What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while. For that, I apologize. I've been working a lot. Today is January 26, 2024. Boy, am I excited to get into this. I never ever thought I would plug, if you will, Money Metals Exchange, because their gold and silver prices weren't the best. Definitely not the worst. However, if you're looking for an alternative to stacking gold, but you want to stack something that has more monetary value as far as what it's worth than silver, and you're looking for a happy medium, let me tell you what I'm doing. Not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research. Form your own opinions. But here's what I'm doing. Oh, it's an empty bag. No, I'm just kidding. It's really not. I already took the contents out of the bag. Those of you who know I love my silver 100%. But I also want more gold in the stack. But I don't feel that now is a good time necessarily for me to be purchasing gold due to the price. Although I do think gold's a great play. You know, Money Metals really likes to tape up their flips, man. I don't know what they're worried about. It's a flip. So we got that. A couple ounces of silver. Now, their prices did beat out Bold, Hero, and Monument quite a bit on this stuff right here. And I am breaking my rule, okay? I don't like fractional, you know that, for gold, if you've been following me for any amount of time. But I do like fractional for platinum, and I'll tell you why. Number one, their prices on Monument, like I said, they beat everybody. They are pretty good. Again, with the taping of the flips. Now I have to cut it. I'm not sure why they do that. I wish they'd stop. I had some apprehension, I guess, if you could say, on buying platinum, because I wasn't sure about liquidity, for when the time comes. Harry's, I have seen it in there more frequently. I've seen it there a couple times now, but it seems like I'm seeing it in there more often than I used to. And he'll buy it. I don't know if he'll buy large quantities. I'm not sure if my other LCS buys it, but I am finding that online bullion dealers will buy it. So liquidity does not seem to be an issue like it did, or like I was concerned that it might be with platinum. So, boy, those are so small. I will put those in capsules, and I'll add these 3 to the 2 that I already have in here that I opened up on Rumble. By the way, speaking of Rumble, if you're feeling generous, go check me out over there. Like the channel, follow the channel, like some videos, drop some comments. I would be very appreciative. Why platinum? Well, I've been stacking a long time, 2008, 2009, and I'll tell you that I have seen the majority of that time platinum be valued higher than gold. Now, is platinum a monetary metal? Technically, they say no. Platinum is probably, give or take, on certain days, about half, maybe less, maybe more, of what it was worth for many, many years. So I'm going to get into it. And I think it has room to run. Now, let's get back to that monetary metal thing. Is it a monetary metal? It's a precious metal. It's an industrial metal. In my opinion, it should be a monetary metal. Here's why. These are sovereign coins. They have a dollar figure or a euro, wherever you buy it, whatever it is, printed on there. You're minted on them. So you don't see that with metals that aren't monetary metals, really. So is it a monetary metal? Technically, no. But it's a world market, and it is something that is worth the same here as it is in Mexico, China, just like silver, just like gold. So, and it has a value attached to it if you buy a sovereign coin. So it's pretty close. It's monetary metal enough for me to be comfortable stacking it. And the liquidity issue that I used to worry about is pretty much a non-issue. I'm finding. Is it as liquid as gold and silver? Nah, probably not. But it's still pretty friggin' liquid. So I'm not too concerned about that. I do have, this will put me at 5/10 of an ounce, so a half an ounce. I do have, what do I have? I have 3 more on the way. I did place one order through Monument, even though the prices were higher, and I'll tell you why. It's a pain in the butt for me to go to the post office because I have to sign for it with Monument, or excuse me, with Money Metals. And I work weird hours, my hours vary, so a lot of times I'm not here to sign for it. And it's just a pain to go pick it up, and half the time I go to pick it up and it's not there because they're trying to redeliver it and I miss it again. I just went through that today, but I ended up catching it. Somehow I got really lucky. So that's why I did the Monument thing, because I want to get the first ounce of platinum under my belt. I'm halfway there right now with what's here, and with what's coming, I'll be more than halfway there, so that excites me a lot. Boy, these are tiny, aren't they? Platinum is so tiny. Let's see if we can get a little closer there. Oops, that's the wrong way. I'm digging them. Digging them. Can you all see that? So I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to continue to stack my silver. When gold prices, if gold prices become more reasonable, maybe I will add some more gold to the stack too. In the meantime, I'm going to capsule these bad boys up, get them in the tube in their home with their brothers or sisters, whatever these other two are. I got this tube will hold 20 of these 1/10 ounces, so that'll be end up being 2 ounces. And again, I did break my rule of fractional, but Money Metals has a pretty good deal on fractionals, so it's a good rate for me to go. It's a good way for me to go right now. My income has been cut, not monetarily wise, but well, I'm in a position where I don't get as many tips now, and my cost to go to work has been increasingly higher. My drive and my fuel usage is all increased, so stacking fractional is going to be a good way to go for me for a while, and I'm going to do it with platinum. I would never stack fractional silver unless it was constitutional. I really don't like stacking gold in anything under a half an ounce, maybe a quarter ounce, but 10th ounce gold is absolutely out of the question for me. That's just me. That's my preference. I don't want to pay the premiums. I'd like to stick to half ounce and full ounces of gold, but with the room that platinum I think has to run, and with the premiums on Money Metals, I think fractional platinum actually does make sense in this case. So I'm breaking my rule. That being said, like the video, comment on the video. Sorry I haven't been as active on here. Like I said, my work schedule's all up and down. I worked 14 hours the other day. It's a lot. So not going away, just been busy. Appreciate y'all being here, and don't forget, whatever you do, keep stacking.